2, 1.
Hello viewer, welcome to Chungu cha Jamii. I'm your host Eunice Mugo. Today on the show we are having a very interesting conversation and we are talking about parenting during the holiday and also how we are going to maximize our time during this long holiday to be of good value to our children and also a good time, not wasted time with our parents and children as well. I'm not alone, I have a guest with me who is going to help us to understand better how to value this long holiday and to be of impact to all of us as a family and also as a society, and for us to be able to have a good result come in January when they are going back to school. I will allow her to introduce herself. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Catherine Karira. I'm a preteens, teens youth mentor, and it's always nice to be here. With the long holiday, it is important for us to know that if we are not careful, it can go wrong.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming and honoring our invite. Viewers, join our conversation across all our social media networks. That's GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. So to you, Madam Karira,
Yes,
we are talking about holiday parenting, and you're now looking at the turning idle times into impactful moments. When you hear about this topic, what is the first thing that is coming to your mind?
The first thing is that children being at home, it's an opportunity, but can also be a challenge. Therefore, for we parents, we have to understand the space that we are in. And as we talk about children being home on holiday, that means we could be looking at those that are in junior school, those that are in secondary school, even in college, because they are also coming home for holiday. And we need to look at those that were in day school and those that are in boarding school. What is their space? Because if we are not at their space, then we are not together with them. When they actually, even the small ones, because we know now the smartphone or technology is stealing time from the children. So we know that they want to consume all what is available on social media. And parents, I want to challenge you. Are you on social media? You may not be there, but you need to know what is trending. And as I talk about what is trending, you also need to remember that KCSC, KJSEA and whatever else are starting this week. So I also need to tell them congratulations and wish them very well. And these that have come home, it is also good for us to be realistic, to be in touch, because children love very many things. They love fun. They love copying each other.
True.
They love these trades. Parents, I want to challenge you. Have you planned for this holiday with your children? I said it could be an opportunity, it could be a challenge. And if I'm talking to any Christian parent, let me tell you that we need to look at it as a divine season. The Bible says there's a season for everything or a time for everything. So we must make sure that we are there not only with our children, but we must be there for them. As Eunice was introducing the topic, she said about idle time and to make it impactful. But we cannot impact if we are empty. And I pray that out of this show, we are going to create content to you that is going to help you know how to be with them. I want to ask 3 questions that you need to apply this holiday. Where are your children, even as we talk now? Because some of them came home last week and they're not going to go back to school up until January the 6th or the 5th. Quickly, if we run down the figures, they could be home for 76 days or even could spill over to 80 days. Have we planned for them? Because Eunice, idle time teaches us how to do trouble. And the children love to do trouble. And parents, we are so busy at it. Therefore, I want to say, as I had said earlier, it's a divine moment. When it's a divine moment, what are we going to do? Number 1, let us as parents be available to shape our children. Let us question them about that last term Let us question them about that whole year in school, and let them also tell us what they aspire to do in the next coming year. As we shape them, we must also make sure that we reinforce values. And for us to be able to reinforce values, we must look at our children and see whether the values that they went to school with, they have come home with them. And I'm not only talking about those that are in high school, those that are in senior school, even the toddlers. One parent yesterday told me that they're so unhappy with their child. He's only 5 years old, but he's even using those words that he hears and picks in the estate. So we must be able to reinforce values. As we enforce values, we must make sure that this holiday, we take time to build strong family bond. So that our children will stay very connected with us. You can imagine 76 days for a child without plan, and they're coming from school where the bell will ring, they will know this. School has structure, school has teachers, a school has a principal, and the school has walls. So we cannot just leave our children to find out how they are going to spend the holiday. We must be there, as Eunice has told us, to make it impactful. And I said earlier that I cannot impact of you if I'm not empty. Parents, the holiday is not an emergency. We knew it's going to come. What have we done? And I know some of us have already packed our children to go and sit in with our mothers, their grandmothers. And even as we talk about that being impactful, they're also excited. Some of them have carried what parents shy away from hearing from me, the dildos, and parents say, wait, don't touch that one. It's a reality. Some of them have the e-cigarettes. They have everything with them because children, they want to experiment. Children want to explore. Unfortunately, they exploit themselves.
Interesting. You've mentioned something that just caught my mind. I was to get into it. You say this is the time we need to value, and also that it's not an emergency. We knew about it.
Yes.
True, we knew about it. But yet again, remember we are still working parents. How now do we balance? So that by the end of the day, I have to go to work as a parent, call it 8 to 5. So I have to leave home by 6 or 7, depending with the distance to where I'm going to work and even the location, the mathematical dynamics of time, right? So Monday to Friday, I'm working. Saturday and Sunday, I'm home. Or even Monday to Saturday, then Sunday, I'm home. You've said we ask ourselves question, where are our children right now? Where is my child right now? If the child is in school, we are okay because the school is structured. If he or she is at home, then there is a cause of alarm, especially if there is no one to watch over them. And then you've mentioned something that they're being packed to go to the village. Some are excited, some are not excited. Those who are excited also, it's their time to explore and to do everything that they have been denied to do back home with their parents, because in the village, either Shosho is not paying too much attention, or they'll go with the excuse of this is what we normally do at home. And even if you tell them, can I call your parent to confirm, they'll tell you just call. So the moment you know this child has confirmed with no stress of a doubt of I don't do this at home, then you're comfortable, you're like, you continue on with life. So this is the time you go to experiment the e-cigarette that you've mentioned, the dildos and everything. Now, as parents, how are we supposed to play this critical role of knowing it's not an emergency, but yet again, we don't have that time, given that you are working, 1, and you've packed them to go to the village, 2. How are we going to balance the distance if they're already going to the village and me being back in the city, and making sure that all the values that we are supposed to check, they're on check?
Fine. Even as we talk that we have to be realistic, we have to understand the economic stress that we are going through. So we are busy chasing out here, there, and then. However, life gives us 3 support systems. We have people, we could have money, and we could have time. Yes, it's true, I have to work between Monday and Saturday. But let me just be a little bit rude. In case you died today, work would still go on.
True.
And your children are your children. So I might not be able to sort you now today, but I want also to talk to your future. We are working to get this money. Let me say that the money that you save will save you.
True.
So we must make sure that we plan how the holiday is going to be with our children. And because we had not planned earlier, let us now look at where we are. We do firefighting. If you're leaving home at 6:30 to get to the office at 8 o'clock, and I'm sure the office is not on you, and if you're employed, if you're self-employed, it could be on you. Can you then close a little bit early and come home and get your children? Jesus Christ told us that he's sending us out we should be as wise as a serpent, all as meek as a dove. Those are two characteristics that a parent must have. And more so now, as we parent the Gen Zs that are highly exposed in the Gen Alpha, and there's a lot of technology coming into them without very much guidance. So we want also to be able to spy on them. But as we spy on them, we don't want them to know that we are spying on them. We are not spying to expose them. We are spying to correct them. Because if we don't get involved in them, they will mess. Assuming you leave at 8 o'clock, you have to structure something for them. Remember, they are coming from school with structure. They even have a uniform, and they have a teacher that is monitoring what they are doing. It is important for us to note that what is not inspected is not respected. What is not inspected is not respected.
Define inspected.
Inspected is what you don't follow through. We have given them work to do. We'll tell them there are dishes for you to do. There's food for you to cook. There's that whatever you have to do. You have to come and just ask them. And you know, they're very innocent. What time did you clean the dishes? But mostly we'll come, we'll find the dishes are done, and we'll celebrate. But we need also to ask the details, and those details are going to lead us somewhere. Those details are going to empower the child on time management. Those details will help the child understand that I am being inspected. And as I had said earlier, what is not inspected is not respected. Therefore, they are going to respect how they use their time. Let me pick it up from the student's point of view. Every day has 24 hours. And these children would want to be on social media or through. So they have to be self-driven. We have to help them so that they don't just sleep all through, do social media all through. We have to appreciate that as I had said earlier, a season. They have come home to rest, but rest is not sleeping all through. Rest is not meandering all through. Let me bring an acronym word rest. Parents, what we need to do, because we have to go to work, we have bills to pay, even you have school fees to clear from this year that we have not cleared. This word rest, R. We have to build up. We have to build up relationship building with our children. We have to be able to connect with them for this relationship to thrive. We connect with them. As we are connected with them, do not only talk at them. Let us have a communication with them. Let them tell you what they don't like about you. And these ones will tell you. These are the children that will tell you, Mommy, I don't want you in that blue dress. Let them tell you. Come to their level. Even play a fool. Let them cheat you. Then you'll be able to catch them better. As we build that relationship on the word rest, then we equip them. Equip them by making sure that they understand that idle moment can bring consequences that I want to say, that consequences that are evil. Like now when we talk about girls being idle, and unfortunately, by the way, most of the teenager pregnancies happen now. So as we equip them, we have to be truthful to them. We have to be very honest to them. We have to be very deliberate. We have to be intentional. Eunice, it is important for us to know that our children have a full-time job called play. We are on the word rest. Ni kazi ya mtoto kucheza. Even when mtoto ako 18, let them play. Even if they are 19 and they are still in school they not have a lot of time. At that, equipping them on how to play, we have now to be the teacher at home. The teacher in school is respected because they want grades. The teacher at home is the parent or even the mentor, myself. So we must make sure that the children will not look at us and see like we want the grade on them at home, but we have to shape them for character. We must build a character. That is what you had said earlier about reinforcing values in these children. We are on the word rest. We have said equip on ES. We need to support them. And supporting them now, it is like sitting on a very shaky ground because we want to withdraw the telephones, the smartphones from them. But COVID taught us that we can do online classes. So even as we support them, we have to tell them, yes, you have your phone, but your phone has settings as I have set them. If you change the settings, I withdraw the phone. As we talk about withdrawing the phone, we are on the word rest, where we have said relationship, we have said we equip them, now we are supporting them. If the child misbehaves and we want to withdraw the phone, we cannot withdraw the phone without having set a support system, where we tell them, Roy, I have given you this phone, and this phone, you can only use it between now and then. You have a structure again. And I have to know what you have been doing. And of course, they're cheeky, they will delete. They are cheeky, they will go and open Instagrams with funny names that somebody even told me yesterday that their daughter has a funny name, your wife, on Instagram. She would never guess that. But when I wrote something about it, she was quick to see. So as I talk about system to support them, if you have given them a phone, and parents, I want you to catch this. There's a difference between a right and a privilege. It is the right of the child to have food, to have shelter, to have clothing. But it's a privilege
for them
to have a smartphone. However, to any child today, a phone is not just a communication gadget. A phone is bringing class. They normally call it fear of missing out form. So we have to make sure that we communicate. Yes, I have given it to you, but it is a privilege, and a privilege can be withdrawn. So that, Eunice, we don't withdraw the phone, and these little children, because they're very fragile and also very tough, they go and commit suicide. We are parenting in very challenging times, where children think that committing suicide is wag. Allow me to say, and we are on the word rest. Now we are on S support. Allow me to tell us parents and children that suicide is a horrible, terrible, permanent solution to a temporary problem. And because children are imagining that the phone world is their world, Eunice, my first phone, I bought for myself when I was working.
Repeat that again.
The first phone I bought for myself with my salary. We are the generation that never had calculators for school. We are the generation that did not have Chat GPT. We did not know what Google was. We did not know the Google Maps. And we still made 8. So do not kill yourself because of a gadget. Parents, now this is both, a coin has both sides. Don't deny them time on the phone. Because some of them are going to be system engineers. Today we know people are making money on social media, on technology. So parents, what we need to do is be proactive parents. As we become proactive parents, let us not fail to be reactive. Like this morning, I have reacted a lot because of something I saw on social media. People thinking that they're going to get popular or they're going to get views because of mocking somebody that is sick, somebody that has disability. So even as we give them the phones, we have to tell them how they are going to use the phones. We are on the word rest, so we are remaining with what? T. T, please, train. Training is like that train, gari ya moshi. When the engine cabin of the train drails out, all the others, they drail out too. So to train, let our children see us doing the right thing. It's so sad that parents are also on social media, where I am very much, but they also take nude photos. And one mother wrote to me and said, Madam Catherine, I did a mistake. I bought myself, I did not know I'm Generation X. I'm quite old. So I did not know that there is another belt. I only thought there was this one. So she said she bought a good beaded one for her nude side, her inside. And then she thought, can I take a selfie when I'm naked so that I can see whether it fits on well on me? And the devil is always close to that. The devil made sure she not remember to delete. And the son quickly said, Mommy, can I have your phone? And the boy, So, parents, even as we talk to our children about technology, we must always remember something that I want to say again. Never take a nude photo. The only person that can take your nude photo is the mirror, because the mirror does not remember. You can go in front of the mirror and do, and the mirror will forget. So as we are training them, can we give them an example that they are going to copy? Can we give them memories that are not bought by money? Let me say this is a long holiday. If we are not careful, it can go wrong with us. Monkey see, monkey do. Children see, children watch.
Interesting. I want us to take a break.
Okay.
And when we come back, we are coming back to this side of the story. You've said pretty much laid the foundation. We should set things to do. We've said school has structure. So during the short holidays, we normally see different churches putting on activities, different forums putting on activities. But then again, I don't want to stereotype anyone, but you'll find that if you said we have 3 things that is enabling us, we have time, we have money, and we have people. So if you have people who you can rely to or with to guide your children and to spend time with your children, quality time with your children. If you have the money, then you are able to pay for them those activities and things for them to be able to do and to keep them busy. And you say we have time, people, and money. Time. So here time is the big question factor, especially if I don't have the time. I have people and I have money, but I don't have the time. Time I only have maybe Saturday afternoon and Sunday. And also that time I need it for myself to rest and other activities that I have put on hold for that time. Now, when we come back, I want us to look at those three things in the sense of the activities and people that we intend to invest our children to spend more time with them. Because for church activities only goes for a week or two. For people, it depends. What are they impacting on our children? What are their availability? And also getting to understand if it is a curriculum, what are they learning, so forth and so on. Because also during this holiday, most of the students don't want to go for tuition per se. And even if they're given homework, it's revision homework, simply because most of the system, they are integrating to another level. So they don't have so much of homework or syllabus or whatever things to do for school per se. So this time that we are saying us as parents are not having that time, how are we supposed to manage the time for our student, because now they have all the time? Viewers, I hope you're learning as much as I am. Send in your question, interact with us across all our social media networks. That's GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. We'll be back shortly. Being a pageant queen, it is not just about wearing a crown or looking pretty on social media.
Yeah.
It is about how much you can impact the community.
Yeah.
What can you do with the title you hold? Actually, a young model in the industry. I
Okay.
started modeling this year in school.
Oh,
Actually, I used to go to International Youth Fellowship, where we had a modeling class. I used to study fashion and design, and we had a modeling class. So I am high fashion trained.
Yeah.
On Instagram, kelly.omuhaya. On TikTok, Miss Omuhaya.
now tell us about that moment when you had your name that you won Miss Kasarani 2025-2026.
What I would like to advise you is keep going. Keep going. Put God first. Be resilient. Be a go-getter. Find joy within yourself. Walk with pride. Chin up. Smile. You are a queen. He who is in you is greater than he who is in the world. That makes me always rise, knowing that I have something that is greater than what people can see.
Yeah.
I'm your host, the most Irene Shiguna.
SK the DJ Ava, aka the Mix Wizard.
Don't call me MC Slingshot. If the flag don't pick up, I'ma lose it. All I need is grass, meaning boozy. I ain't worried about Jada Juicy. Yeah. Comparing me to these rappers, nika kunitusi. Wale dani masa ni cheese ya kiosha mbuzi.
Mbuzi in this reference inamaanisha nini? Oh, you're the god!
Ndio.
Tulikuwa tuna wasanii wa shule kila Friday unaitwa form 4 wakanilipia my first video.
Yeah.
Nikaingia shule nikapigwa shukrani.
Ngoje, shule yako ilikuwa
Yeah, ilinilipia kila kitu, audio, video.
Hello, kids. Did you know a year has 31,557,600 seconds? Why do you think so? Exactly. There are 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day, and 365 and 25 days in a year. We count the extra 0.25 because of leap years. When you multiply all these numbers together, you get a huge number of seconds. That's why a year feels long But time still flies when you are having fun.
Hello, my name is Nyabio. I'm from Mahanim. Call this school a good school because the second my mom saw it, she saw it was Christian based. And when I see Christian based, that's what the character my mother wants from me. And I like the sports that we play for PE. Like sometimes we play table tennis, we can play football, we match, and on Fridays we have games. And we verse the teachers in football. And this is why I think this school is the best school your children can go to.
Everywhere, GBS.
Well. Welcome back, viewer, to Chungu cha Jamii. Today we are talking about holiday parenting, and we are looking how to turn idle times into impactful moments. What do you do with your children to make sure that this whole long holiday they are having an impactful moment? Send in your question, interact with us across all our social media networks. That's GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. So, Madam Kaira, we've talked about a lot of things in the first segment, and I had asked you a question that I wanted you to take us through right now. We had mentioned, for the purpose of the viewer who's just joining in, we said we have time, people, and money. And the question is, how do we make sure that this time that us as parents don't have, we are having impactful moment for our children, even in our absence? So what are these things that you are supposed to look out for and do to make sure they are impactful?
Thank you. This time that we don't have, we need to realize that our children have it in plenty.
True.
It is a scarce commodity on our side, but the children have it in plenty. And because this is a show about the parents, how to impact during this holiday, we are going to look at it on both sides. Mm-hmm. We have to, let me bring another acronym, IDO. IDO, because it is turning idle time into impactful, so that the parents can understand why we have to create time. And it is true, time is scarce for us. But when we want to do something that we value, imagine you'll always get time for it. I normally see mamas running for chama. Can I see that? Those mamas running in for their children's sake. We must get our priorities right. And we have to understand that this holiday, as we had said earlier, it could be 76 days. That means we have had almost 200 and whatever days to ourselves. So we are asking to sacrifice for our children. Because if we don't sacrifice for our children, we sacrifice our children. Sure. So on this name IDO, the first letter is I. This could easily tell us immorality for unchecked or monitored time. Immorality for unchecked or unmonitored time. And immorality looks very thrilling. And children know how even to lie to us. And they know how that mommy leaves at 8 o'clock, so at 9 o'clock they also have left home. They also know that mommy comes at 6:30, so at 6:45, at 6:15 they have come home. So we must make sure that we monitor, even from wherever we are, we monitor. Then the next letter is D. Disconnection from family and faith. We must make sure that our children are not disconnected from us. And for them not to be disconnected from us, we have to have time with them. Yes, it's true, we are so busy. And when we come home, we just want to sit down and catch up on social media. We have to deliberately and intentionally create a me moment with my child. A me moment with my child has to be deliberate, where the telephone is out, everything is out, it is me and you. We catch up. Remember, you have said we have scarcity of time. We catch up so that they are not disconnected from our family and faith. Then the next one is L, laziness, all lack of discipline. And discipline is not, indiscipline is not anything new with children because they are curious and they are very mischievous. And we cannot ignore the indiscipline we saw yesterday and we expect there to be discipline today. So we must make sure that we work together with them for us to be able to talk better about discipline, and that is why I have the Bible with me. The Word of God tells us in Proverbs 29:15 that children left out on their own, they will shame their mothers. I'll read it as we finish. So we cannot leave them on their own. Remember, we are talking about the time, people, and money, but we went back to the word idle, and we have seen laziness and lack of discipline. What happens when we ignore indiscipline is like we are sweeping dirt underneath a carpet. What happens is you are going to trip and fall over it. So we must be quick to correct, but we must make sure as parents that we don't shame our children. So if they have messed, and they will mess, by the way, do not reprimand them where their friends are. Make sure that you separate indiscipline and the child, because you want to save this child. I had said earlier, they are very fragile. Then E, exposure. They can be exposed to bad habits, bad company, and the same Bible tells us that do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good morals. So what are we going to do to keep them active? Now we said we have the people, and these people can also be bad influence on our children. If you have any people closer to your children, you must make sure that their values, remember we talked about reinforcing values. We must make sure that their values are like ours. If you doubt your friends, please do not bring them closer to your children. Talking about people, because the boyfriend to the mama is a people. And let me say it again, and whenever I say that, I don't feel very good, that in Kenya today, the youngest child to be defiled was 4 days. And they were not defiled in the marketplace, they were defiled at home, but boyfriend your mama. So we have to understand this long holiday, please, girls, please, mamas, even as you want your children to enjoy space with your boyfriend is not a family friend to your children. I'm reminded, Eunice, of a young girl. She's 22 years. She was raped by her mother's boyfriend in her mother's car. The mother had sent her with the boyfriend to Marikiti for shopping. Please ensure that even as we talk about people, the safety of our children is a priority. And don't ignore the sixth sense. I think mothers, we have a sharper sixth sense than daddies. Let us not ignore it. So we are talking about now this money. We have talked about people. This is the money that has bought for us the gadgets. This is the money that we can take our children with for camps. This is the money that we can take them out for lunch. We must make sure that besides money, this holiday, we empower them with memories that money cannot buy. And I'll come to how to do that by another acronym, active. So on time. On time, I think I have said it before, that if we don't sacrifice for our children, we are sacrificing our children. Create time. Create time for your children. Even if it is coming, as I had said earlier, to spy on them, create time. Even when you get at home, can we do chores together? As you are doing chores together, do not just sit in as a parent. Sit in as a friend to this child. Let us hear the jokes. Just ask the boy, if it's a boy in your school, LGBTQ, iko. Then atasema hakuna mama. Then utamwambia, hey, your school must be in heaven, not on earth. Try and bring humor in the time that you have with your child so that you can be able to help them. Now, to keep them active for this long holiday before it goes wrong. Active, the first letter is what? A. Mm-hmm. Act and creativity. Act and creativity. We have, now we have Form 3 and Form 4 because 844 is fading out. Mm-hmm. So the majority of them could be in junior secondary school, mm-hmm. where they have those other extra subjects that they can do. Mm-hmm. In act and creativity, parents, do you know the talent of your child? Do you know the skills that God has endowed in your children? We all sit down and we watch movies together. Our time, we watch movies together. Nowadays, they watch, America has talent. Can we be able to try and bring that talent thing in us, out in us? And because it is the long holiday, where cousins are going to meet, can we create a competition amongst the cousins? There are those that are not very good at spoken word, but there are those that can act something. There are those bring it out. Also encourage them about beads. That is why I deliberately wore a lot of them today. Mm-hmm. They can make these beads. Mm-hmm. And can you be the market, you mother, daddy, aunties and uncles? Can we be the market of what they make for us? The other letter is what? C there on mm-hmm. active. Mm-hmm. And that is what Eunice said about church camps. And because I'm talking in a Christian TV, those church camps, let them not just be, we are going to heaven. We don't want to go to heaven today. So let those camps be real, hot, raw, and nice, where they can ask with confidence, I feel like I'm a boy, but I'm a girl. Then you can be able to answer them that feelings are not a fact. Actually, I normally tell them, why don't you feel like a millionaire? We see whether the millions are going to come to you. Let them ask those questions. Let us be able to use in our church camps, let us be able to use the Bible as a mirror and as a sword. Let us be able to make those church camps something that is not only another religious thing. Then for church, if a child is not able to pay for the camp, church, you are a community. Do not lock them out because they are not able to afford. Let them come in. As they come in, don't bore them with, don't bore them with the word of God. The word of God is living. The word of God is like God. We cannot afford to bore them. Know how to bring the stories out of it. Like one story that we cannot use. Remember, you have come out from the word idol. Mm-hmm. In the camp, in the church camp, is Genesis 34. And let me say what I normally say. Kama hauna neno uko na maneno. Genesis 34 talks about, I would not call it the first, no, it's not the first rape in the Bible, because Lot has been raped by the girls earlier. This is Dinah, the daughter to Jacob. And the word of God says one day she went visiting. So let them understand in the church camp that just because they are idle, just because their parents have left them with a structure, they don't have the freedom to go visiting. The word of God says she went visiting and the men of whatever saw her and they raped her. Let us be able to give them a biblical, practical lesson and a life application lesson. We have done the church camp, then T. Talent. Can we help them discover their talent? After they have discovered their talent, can we help them develop that talent? Today, Eunice, when I speak in schools and I ask them, or even on Sunday, I ask my class, I'm a teenager mentor, I ask them, what do you want to do when you grow up? And they all said, I want to be a neurosurgeon, I want to be a pilot. And I quickly asked one of them, do you know of any neurosurgeon in your family? And they said, no. Then I said, can we dream dreams that are realistic? As we help them discover their talent, most of them will tell me, I want to be a footballer. Most of them will tell me, I want to be a dancer. I'm not in football, but I know there's somebody they call Messi. And I want to say that before he got where he was, he must have done whatever he did to become the Messi that we see today. Therefore, help them discover not only one talent. Let them have like 10 talents, but 5 that are strong. So that if the 10 don't favor them, they have 5 that can favor them. If the 5 will not favor them, then they can walk down, bring it down to 1. Let us help them. And as we are help them parent, let us not be the super perfect parent. It's at that level where I normally tell them, even myself, I did not know my talent until I was old. It's not a crime for them not to know their talent, but it's a crime for them to think that there is real in immorality. So we have helped them discover their talent. We have helped them grow the talent. Then inspired family time. Hata kama alikukasirisha jana, let them understand they are not a bad child. We inspire them. Thank you, Eunice, for reminding me I am a slow learner. We inspired family time. Let them feel this is home for them. Yes, they have come from school where they have worn a dress called body shaming, where they have been told they are not good enough, where they have been mocked because of bedwetting. Can we inspire them at home that even bedwetting will come to an end? Can we inspire them at home that life is not only about good grades, but life is about the grace of God? Can we be that parent that is going to be so inspiration to their children, so that the children will be running towards you, not running away from you? Remember those days? Father would walk into the house and the children ran away. And father thought, nimeheshimiwa. Father will not esteem you then. We feared you. So as we inspire them, let us be intentional so that these children can run to us, not running away from us. The next letter is V. Let us validate their feelings. But as we validate their feelings, those are the feelings that will come and tell you, Mom, I don't think I'm good enough. Then you can tell them, yes, it is true. You may not be good enough, but God has a plan. They may come and tell you, Mommy, I did not score as I had wanted to score. Tell them to scoring what you scored today is not final. You can always work on yourself today to become a better version of yourself tomorrow. Let us give them words that bring life. Then E. Let us encourage them that just because today we are living where we are living with not so much luxury, that doesn't mean that that is where you're going to be. As we encourage them, let us be so real. Most of us, Eunice, we were told, work hard, get a job. And could be the job did not come. Let now encourage them that they can even be self-employed. Let us encourage them that they don't have to be popular to be right. That one I want to tell them that not everything that is popular is right. And not everything that is right is always popular. As we encourage them, let us tell them that they are better off alone and bold, other than having friends that can ruin them. As we encourage them, let us now have the hot, real talk, where I normally tell the boys, there's no time, they'll be full of spams until they burst. Let them now understand, as we encourage them, that the lie that is trading, that mavajo in Farah, let them tell them, yes, they may be saying whatever they are saying out there, but life is an individual. As we encourage them, let us tell them that they must not fit in to the society demands, because none of us was created to fit in. We were all born to be outstanding. Eunice, with humility, as we encourage them, let us look back to what happened last week. We came to mourn Raila, may he rest in peace, at Kasarani. And I think we lost some lives. And I don't think anybody is mourning other than the families of the deceased. We may not even know them by name. As we encourage them, we must encourage them to keep off mob mentality. Can I bring another acronym?
Briefly, because I'm being told you're running out of time.
Thank you. Mob mentality, M, madness, O, on board. Just because everybody is going there, don't go. Avoid mob mentality.
Give us your parting shot.
Thank you. As parents, what are we going to do? Let us rest in the Lord. Let us raise for the occasion to parent, and let us redeem time, because the days and times are evil. Thank you.
Thank you. One thing I learned yesterday, I was somewhere, and the speaker there said something very interesting. Success is very personal.
Yeah.
But also failure is equally personal.
That's right.
And also it touched something, because it was a Christian forum, something to do with salvation. We say knowing God is your own personal affair. And also, how do you call it? Knowing God is personal, and also not knowing God is equally personal. So you get to choose what you want.
Allow me to add there. Failure may be personal, but failure is not final.
True.
Yes.
Viewer, let's continue this conversation offline across all our social media networks. That's GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. Till next time, have a nice time. Goodbye. Bad time to maybe.
Everywhere, GBS.